Elyse TV.
Hello and welcome to another Raven's Ratchet Salon video. We are back in the Ratchet Hair Salon for another scary styling session. This time it's scary, not because I'm cutting all of my hair off, which I clearly have already done if you have not seen my previous videos, but it's scary because I am planning on bleaching my hair blonde and I'm just not sure about it. I've done this before actually several times. I used to bleach my hair all the time. I've done it different ways. I've done it on my own hair. I've done it on wigs and extensions. And so I'm like pretty familiar with the process of DIY bleaching, but I just don't know how it's going to look on me with short hair and just the whole thing all together. I just don't know how it's gonna look on me, so we're gonna find out. First things first, I actually need to give myself a haircut, a little touch up, because you know, when you have super short hair, it grows out super fast. You know, you gotta do fresh fade Fridays just like a guy. So it's been about two to 3 weeks, I wanna say, since I last cut my hair, which by the way, I have yet to go and get a professional haircut. Never did. I cut my hair myself. I've been cutting it myself ever since. I've been doing all my own haircuts, and yeah, so I'm still DIYing it. It's still working for me, so I'm like, who needs a professional? Who needs a barber? I can do it. It's turned out pretty decent so far. I mean, definitely not perfect, but like it's good enough. Basically, I just go in every couple of weeks and trim up mainly the sides and the back and like edge my little sideburns up and edge my nape of my neck up. So I'm gonna do that first, just so I have a fresh cut, and then we're gonna go in with the bleach and we're gonna try to go, I'm really trying to go platinum blonde, essentially, or like a nice light ashy blonde. I mean, I'm open to several different shades of blonde. I'm not gonna be unhappy if it comes out a little bit golden. I'm honestly today just trying to see how much I can lift my hair. This is virgin hair, so I feel like it should lift pretty easily and I should be able to get it pretty light, but I don't know exactly how light it's gonna get with just one application. So we're experimenting today. We're gonna see how light I can get, we're gonna see how well I can tone it, and we're gonna see what shade of blonde we end up with. But to start off with my haircut, I first just brushed through my hair, and obviously right now I look crusty. I didn't address it, but hello, coming to you live and crusty. My hair looks really silly when it's all like picked out like this into like a little high top afro. This is not how I normally wear my hair. If you're new here, please don't be alarmed, but I like to brush through it and pick it out just so that the clippers can run through it easily. So I actually just decided to speed through the haircut process just to save time in this video, because I know we're all here to see the bleaching anyway. So I just kind of wanted to skip through it. But if you guys do want a more detailed walkthrough on how I cut my own hair and what I've kind of learned since the first time I initially cut it off, I can definitely do like a separate video about that. Let me know in the comments down below if you even want to see that, because honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making stuff up as I go along. I am not a hairstylist. I am not a barber, and it's not, you know, it doesn't give a perfect result. So I'm not sure if you guys even care, but let me know in the comments and I will make a separate video about cutting my hair. I cut myself a little bit. Ouch. And I really wish I didn't have to do this because it's more feminine if you just leave it alone and let it be like wispy and messy. It starts looking more like a boy haircut when you like edge it up so much, but my neck hair grows so ugly that it looks ugly if I leave it. So I'd rather have it at least look clean, but it's a little masculine, but whatever. Normally I have to wash my hair right after to get all the loose hair out. But should I wash my hair and then bleach it and then wash it again? Or should I just go for it? All right, so I decided not to wash my hair. I don't see any reason to do that. I just changed my shirt, got most of the loose hair off of me. Now it is time to mix up the bleach. You guys, I'm doing this right now because for the next like 2 weeks, I really don't have any big plans. I really don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to do anything crazy. So if it's ugly, I'll have time to like dye it back brown or whatever I need to do. I'm not confident about what this first day, like this first attempt is going to look like. I feel like it's gonna take 2 sessions to really get it a nice blonde color. And I also am just not even confident that this is going to look good on me, period. But YOLO, okay? I have nothing to lose, right? So I'm gonna start off by using my L'Oreal Quick Blue Lightener. I'm familiar with these. I know that they work really well. I know how to mix up bleach with developer and stuff like that. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to go in with like 30 volume developer or 40 volume. I feel like I should do 40, just go all out. Got my 2 packs of powder in there and I'm going in with the 40, y'all. I'm going in with the 40, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna leave it on too long. Worst case scenario is that it just melts my hair for some reason, which I don't think that would happen. But this is basically giving me the strongest mixture in a sense to try to lighten my hair as much as possible. Like I said though, a lot of people have to bleach their hair twice, 2 or 3 times over the course of, like, not all in the same day, because then you really will melt your hair off. But over time, they bleach their hair like 2 or 3 times to really get to the color that I'm wanting. So I just don't want to be stuck with orange hair for a long period of time. I don't know. I did see where one girl bleached her hair twice in the same day, back to back, and it worked out fine for her. But you just never know how each individual person's hair is going to react. So let's start with this. All right, guys, here goes nothing. I'm scared. Oh my God, if this doesn't look good, I'll just have to dye it back. I don't know. Hopefully it looks good on me though. I'm more worried about how it's gonna look just in everyday life. Like, I know I can pretty much, or I hope I can make it look cool when my makeup is all done and I've got my jewelry and it's like a cool look altogether, but like I'm worried about how it's gonna look when I don't have any makeup on, like right now. Like, am I just gonna look like an egg? Is the color gonna blend too much with my skin and just make me look like a chicken nugget? That's what I'm worried about, but we'll never know until we try. So I'm gonna start. There's no turning back once I put this on my head, you guys. Should I even do this? I'm doing it. Here we go. Where should I start? I should start at the thickest, longest part and work my way out to the edges. Should I put gloves on? I guess I'll be safe and put gloves on. Okay, here we go. Let's make sure we get this in focus. Now, why did I decide to just start right here in the middle of my head? I don't know. I used to be so reckless with my hair, you guys. That's what's crazy. It's like I used to just not even think twice before doing stuff. And I've had a lot of different hair colors and hairstyles. I don't know why lately it's harder for me to just like go for it and try new stuff. I guess because it's been a long time, so I just got really used to what I'm used to. I'm gonna kind of not do my edges right away because I know those are supposedly gonna develop the fastest. Hello, it's Future Raven coming in with a voiceover because I know you guys are feverishly typing in the comments telling me that I'm wrong. I realized that I totally had this mixed up. For some reason, I was thinking I needed to do the main part of my head and then do my edges last, when really I should have did my ends first and saved my roots for last. But I just went ahead and did my roots and then I did my edge. I don't know. I wasn't doing this right, okay? We know I'm not a professional. Do as I say, not as I do. I guess you're supposed to go like this. I really feel like this is just gonna come out orange, like bright orange. And I need it to at least go yellow so I can tone it and actually have it be blonde. It's Future Raven again. You see these horrible application skills? You see how I'm just kind of slapping it on, not really making sure to get every single hair saturated? Yeah, don't do this. You see how I didn't do the front of my hair yet? Yeah, don't do this. And that was literally just the right amount of product because I'm scraping the bowl now. I had extra though, just in case, because the worst thing is when you run out of bleach, I'm just working it through, make sure it's evenly on every strand, because I don't think it is. Yes, hello, Pastor Raven. it's not. I'm just going with my hands. What time is it now? 1:15. It's been 10 minutes. It's starting to tingle a little bit. It's starting to tingle a little bit now. See, no, this is not evenly saturated. That's why I need to make sure. Oh God, it's lifting. Oh, it's lifting. Oh, it is lifting, honey. Oh no. I mean, it's good that it's lifting, but like, ain't no turning back now. Also, I'm aware that this may destroy my curl pattern, but I'm kind of not mad at that fact because I've already had my hair, you know, cut for a while and I've been styling it with my natural curly hair pattern. So I won't be too mad if it kind of straightens it out, and then I can maybe experiment with wearing it in a more straight style, if that makes sense, and actually be able to do finger waves. Because like my curl pattern, I haven't been successful with doing finger waves because my curl pattern is like too tight and it doesn't want to like, it wants to just curl up into little curls. It doesn't want to stay laid down into a wave. So, oh my God, I'm Slim Shady. Oh my God, you guys. I've never had blonde hair without a dark root. That's the thing. So seeing my roots lifted to this color is a little scary. It's gonna be something new for me. Like I've never even worn a blonde wig that didn't have dark roots to kind of like, you know, it kind of tones it down. It creates like some contrast between my skin tone and the blonde hair when you have a dark root. But when it's just blonde hair coming directly out of your scalp, that's when it gets a little more intense. It's tingling. Ah! What have I done? Instant regret. No, it's gonna be cool. Ugh. It's gonna be so cool. I'm gonna look like the coolest girl on the block. It's lifting so much. I literally thought it wasn't gonna lift this much. Really trying to make sure I get every spot, because if I miss a spot, you're gonna be able to see it really well. Did you say miss a spot? This is so weird. Oh my God, what if my parents are gonna be like, Raven? No, actually they're not gonna care. They're so used to me doing weird things. Coming in looking like a different person every time they see me. Am I gonna like this? I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Because I'm starting to kind of be able to see what it's gonna look like. And I don't know if I like this. It's so blonde, and it does, I feel like I already can tell that it destroyed my curl pattern. And I wonder if other people are gonna like it. Not that that matters, but like when I cut my hair, people were like, yes, like 99.9% of everybody was like, yes, this is you. This was made for you. Like you should have cut it sooner. Like you should never grow your hair back out again. Like this is your look. So it was a hit. It was a crowd favorite when I cut it. But I don't know how people are gonna react to the blonde. They might be like, it's 1:23. I put on at 1:05. It's been less than 20 minutes total, which is a safe amount of time. I just don't, this is not gonna be blonde enough for me to actually go platinum, but I think it's gonna be blonde enough for me to tone it to something pretty. Hopefully, I just don't wanna risk it by trying to go super blonde and then frying my hair off. Like I think this is a safe level. This is a safe level to ensure that my hair doesn't just rinse down the drain when I rinse this. I feel like I should stop here. Okay, I'm gonna rinse. 20 minutes, it's been 20 minutes, I'm gonna rinse. And then we gotta tone it. Oh my God. I don't know. Here we are. I'm not mad at it. Okay, obviously it looks crazy right now because it's not toned. And so I look like a Cheeto of some sort, a goldfish cracker. But okay, yes, it was quite shocking looking at myself in the mirror with this yellow hair. But I'm not mad at it. Number one, my hair cut came out smashingly, if I do say so myself. This is exactly what I wanted my hair cut to look like, so that's good. Number two, it lifted really, really well, like especially up here at the roots. It is very, very blonde. It's very light. Unfortunately, I did miss a couple spots. There's a little spot like back here by my ear that didn't really get hit properly, and also back here. And then like this little front chunk is a lot darker than the rest of the top. And then in the back, the little right on the edge of right here looks like it got missed a little bit, and it's just a little bit patchy. And then, oh yeah, right back here, yup, right in the center of my head, I kind of missed my roots right there. I really thought I had it. I could leave it like this and just go ahead and tone it, and it would probably look okay overall, I think. But I'm really tempted to bleach it one more time and just hit those spots that I missed a little bit with just like maybe just a 20 or 30 volume developer, and just leave it on for a little bit just to try to get those spots that I missed and even it out. I'm scared though, because the texture of my hair, I can tell that it loosened my curl pattern a little bit, but I feel like it honestly loosened my curl pattern the perfect amount that I kind of wanted it to. Like I said, like I wanted more of a loose pattern so I could do more of a wave and stuff like that, but it's still like pretty curly, and it's still like a nice pretty texture. It's not stringy, it doesn't feel damaged. I used my normal shampoo and conditioner, left the conditioner on there a little bit. It feels soft, it doesn't feel super damaged or anything, or super compromised. It's still totally wet right now. I don't know if you guys can tell. And of course it will be lighter. Like blonde hair always looks darker when it's wet, and it looks even lighter when it's dry. So like these main parts are definitely light enough, I think, but it's just kind of like right here and those spots that I missed. I'm really tempted to just hit it one more time with a little bit of bleach, and I think my hair can take it. I have actually a whole bucket of the Quick Blue, same type of bleach I was using before. Fingers crossed. All right, so I applied it to the spots that were like patchy, like only in those patches first, let that sit for about 10 minutes. And then I kind of just did another once over my whole head. I don't know, this just feels right. This is on 20 volume developer though, this time. All right, I'm gonna let this sit on for literally like 2 more minutes. We're gonna rinse and then we're gonna tone. All right, so we are rinsed once again, and I think that definitely helped. It's still not perfect. I would still say it's probably a little bit patchy. It's hard to tell when it's wet anyway, but yeah, we're blonde, we're lifted. Hair texture and integrity and damage level still feels the same, not too bad. Slightly loosened curl pattern, maybe. The mane, oh Lord, looking at it on camera, it looks even more patchy than in person. But you know, I look bald. I look bald. Okay, toner. We are going to go in with the Wella toners. I've got T18, which is lightest ash blonde, and I've also got a little bit of T15, which is a pale beige blonde. I feel like I need all the ashiness I can get. So I think I'm just gonna go in with the T18. I don't know for sure exactly what kind of color this is gonna make on top of this, but this is pretty light for the most part. Oh my God, I look bald. Anything is gonna be better than this yellow color. Like obviously, this ain't it. Rinsed out my bowl. T18 toner, 2 parts, 20 volume developer. It's strong smelling. Oof, I forgot that the toner smells worse than the bleach. Let's hope the toner saves the day. Here we go. Ow, why does this burn more than the bleach? Ow, ow, this is burning. Oh my God, this is burning. Why? Ow, this is burning, you guys. I don't know why. I guess I've never applied it directly to my scalp before. Hope that doesn't mean, let me Google toner burning scalp in case it's something crazy happening. Oh, they're higher in ammonia content. It makes it burn on the scalp, especially if it's already irritating. Okay, so I guess it's normal, especially because I just bleached my hair, so my scalp was already irritated. Woo, burns. This doesn't feel good on my head right now. Woo! I hope I don't actually like get actual burns. Ow. This hurts my head. Jeez Louise. Zetus Lepidus. Rub it in. Okay, I applied it and then I stopped to place an order for my lunch, and then I came back and I'm like, oh my God, it got really dark. So now I'm like kind of worried. Let me go rinse this out because it's looking kind of dark. I don't know what's about to happen. All right, you guys, we are rinsed. I actually washed my hair with purple shampoo and purple conditioner just to give it a little extra oomph to try to remove as much of the yellow, orange brassiness as possible. Not sure if that made a difference or not. Here we go. Wait, the color actually came out pretty good. I mean, it's not super perfect. It's a little patchy. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, it still looks a little bit patchy. But overall, like, who am I? Who am I? It's cool, I like it. I mean, it's different, but I like it. Do I like it? You know what? I think I like it, because if I like it right now, if I at least mostly like it right now, when I have no makeup on, no jewelry on, and the hair is not even styled, and I still kind of like it, then I know I'm gonna like it when I have the full package together. So I feel like, I think I like it. I think I like it. Do I like it? I like it. I like it. Oh my God, the color came out better than expected.
Boom. Boom.
I feel edgy. I feel kind of hip hop. Whoa. Whoa, it makes me look so different from the back. Like, literally, who is that from the back? And my hair texture is good. Like I said, it feels a little bit looser, like a little bit looser curl pattern, but I actually like it. I don't know. I like it. It's very edgy. It's very edgy. Okay, I look like somebody who has a non-conventional career. And I don't know how other people are gonna react, but you know what? It's for me. It's all about me and what I think. It's not for other people. Now, this is something that Ziya, I think, is actually gonna have a reaction to. Ziya!
I don't like it.
You don't like it? What's wrong with it?
I just want mommy to be back again.
I'm still mommy.
But I don't like the short haircut.
I always had short hair for a long time already. It's just a different color now.
I want it to be regular color again.
What color do you want it to be?
Black.
Black? You don't like it blonde, like your baby doll, Lola? I thought you liked that kind of hair. It's pretty.
Well,
It's not pretty on me? No? You don't like it at all? You sure? Look at it again.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm hungry. Well, when you change it back, when you spray color it black again, I'll like it again.
But what if I don't want to color it black again? What if I want to leave it like this?
How about blue?
Blue? Okay, maybe we can try that one day. Blue or pink or purple, would that be better? Okay. I don't know how I want to style it though. Do I just want to style it my normal regular way? Or do I want to try and finger wave it? I had tried finger waves like 5 times already and I cannot do it. I guess I'll just do my normal thing because I don't really know what else to do. So I need to like re-wet my hair. Wet my hair back down because it dried really fast. Carol's Daughter Black Vanilla Leave-In Conditioner. Who am I? I'm bald, I'm blonde. Who is this? So basically my hair routine, what I've been doing regardless is just make sure my hair is wet, like it has to be damp. And then I'll spray a little bit of this leave-in conditioner. Sometimes I don't even do that step, honestly. And then I go in with some sort of foam or mousse. So at first I was using this Tresemme one, which is just the Flawless Curls Extra Hold Mousse. And I mean, it worked. Then I started using this actual wrapping lotion foam. I got this from Walmart. This is supposed to be for like wrapping your hair, but I find that this works well. So I'm gonna put some of this, work it in. And then I start going in just with my fingers to get it going in the direction I want it to go and start like styling it. So I do my little part, side part right here, just like with my fingernail. And I start like finger combing it. Oh yeah, I can tell my curl pattern is definitely looser because at this point my hair would just start springing up normally, like the curls would start popping. The curls ain't really popping fully like they normally do, but that's okay. We could create a curl. Kind of like a little mini finger wave motion. I'll pull this forward, put this backward, and I'm kind of like making C shapes, like swirling it with my nails. Smooth and swirl, smooth and swirl. Wow, I honestly feel like it loosened my curl pattern just enough to help my hair actually lay down the way I want it to lay. Where I had to fight with it a little bit more before, when it was more curly, it wanted to like spring up a lot. And I was trying to make it lay down, like especially on the sides. A little texture damage never hurts. Sometimes it's a good thing. And then I'll take like a little towel or t-shirt and just kind of like blot it. Get some of that excess product off of my face and stuff. And I always just try to make the edges like swirly and girly. Obviously this is a masculine, boyish haircut, but I still want to feminize it. So I always make swirls, so it's feminine. And then, of course, I could just let this air dry, but I usually speed up the process by getting my diffuser. And I just put it on a medium high heat, but a very low fan level, like power level, so that it's not blowing super hard and like messing up what I just did. I don't want it to move my hair around at all. I just wanted to just put like a little cloud of warmth around my hair so it dries nice and gently. Okay, so here is the final result of the first day, the first round of bleaching. I mean, technically I did bleach my hair 2 times in one day, but this is basically 1 round of bleaching with the toning, and this is what I ended up with. My hair ended up curling up a lot more than I thought it would. It looked like my curl pattern was kind of damaged. It looked like it wasn't gonna be as curly, but then once it fully dried, it curled right back up. So it ended up being super curly and not feeling too damaged, which was good. And as you can see here, the color turned out to be a nice shade of blonde. I mean, it's definitely not platinum blonde. It's not white. It's more of like I don't know, kind of a ashy, but at the same time golden blonde color. I'm not quite sure what you would call it, but I think it turned out to be a pretty decent color. The only thing is it is pretty close to my skin tone. So I did feel like a little bit washed out, and it was definitely something different for me. Overall, I liked it though. I felt cute. I felt like it was pretty wearable. I felt like it was definitely very different and very edgy. So this whole process, all this footage is from about a week ago, and how I felt about it a week ago, like in the moment, was that I liked it. I felt like it was something something cool and different to try, like basically like a temporary switch up, like something different to do for the summertime. But I didn't love it to the extent of like thinking that this is going to be my new permanent everyday look. I thought it was cute. I'm glad I tried it. You know, something temporary for the summer, but not like super in love with it. So since I wasn't super in love with it, and also over the course of the next few days, I felt like the toner was almost like fading or washing out, and my hair was getting more and more yellow as the days went on, which I think is kind of like expected. But as it was getting more yellow, and since I wasn't super in love with it in the first place, I was like, okay, I'm already here. I might as well take it a step further and bleach it again and actually see if I can get it to be truly platinum and get it lighter, more like my actual inspiration photos. So last night, which was about a week later from when I first bleached it, I decided to bleach it again. Since it had already been like a week since I first did my hair, I actually had a little bit of roots growing in too. So I was just gonna go ahead and go over my roots as well. So I mixed up the same mixture, 40 volume developer with the same quick blue lightener. This time I added in a little bit of liquid coconut oil. That's just something that I hear people talk about all the time when it comes to bleaching your hair and trying to prevent damage. And I don't know if it really works or does anything, but I added some coconut oil onto my hair and into the mixture just to try to protect it a little bit. Again, I don't know if that even works, but I was a little bit nervous about bleaching my hair with this 40 volume developer again, because technically I had already just bleached it twice. And so I was just hoping that my hair was not going to fry or melt off, but I just went for it full force and just applied it all over my head super evenly. This time, making sure to actually apply it in a better way. I learned from the first time. And I knew I wanted to leave it on until I felt like my hair was turning to an extremely, extremely, extremely pale yellow, closest thing to white color, because I know in order to get platinum, you have to lift your hair really, really light first before you even try to tone it. So I ended up leaving the bleach on, I think, for about 30 minutes, and I was a little bit scared. I didn't want to go any longer than that. I wasn't sure if it was quite light enough, but I was scared. So I went ahead and rinsed it out. So this is what I ended up with after I rinsed out the bleach. I was actually pretty shocked because some areas of my hair were literally white already. The rest of it, as you can see, is like a pretty pale banana yellow color, but this is with my hair soaking wet, so it will be lighter once it dries. So I'm like, okay, I think this is a good enough yellow color. I think I lifted it good enough to get it more to a white platinum once I tone it. And as far as like the damage level on my hair after bleaching it again, it really wasn't too bad. Honestly, I couldn't really tell a huge difference. My hair did not feel weird or anything. It didn't feel super damaged. If anything, again, I'm looking at my curl pattern and I'm like, okay, my curls do look pretty loose. My hair almost looks more straightened out or softer or maybe thinner or something, but I don't know if that's just because of the color, just because it's soaking wet, because I thought that my curl pattern loosened up the first time, but once it dried, it really didn't. So I wasn't really sure what to expect this time, but overall it didn't feel too bad. So I was happy about that because I was really afraid that my hair was just going to be a fried, damaged mess, and it really wasn't. So now it is time to tone, and I decided to just use the same exact toning process from the first time. So the Wella T18 toner with a 20 volume developer, mix that up, same exact thing you guys already saw me do earlier in the video. I felt like that toner was a good color, and this is the toner that I mostly see people use when they're trying to go platinum anyway, so I was hoping it would give me that white look. I applied it normally with the brush at first, and then I put gloves on and really scrubbed it into my hair to make sure that it was evenly coated and saturated. And I decided that I was really gonna like work it in and leave it on for a good amount of time, because the first time I felt like maybe I didn't leave it on long enough. I thought that I left it on too long, but when I rinsed it out, it really wasn't as ashy as I expected. So I'm like, okay, this time I know not to be scared. I know that I can like leave it on longer and just really make sure it gets in there. But that might have been a mistake because my hair is lighter now, so the toner is going to take better anyway. So I probably didn't need to leave it on that long, because when I rinsed it out, this is what I got. And this is with my hair soaking wet. So I was like, okay, it's still wet. Maybe it's just like looking a little bit darker because it's wet. I don't know. Maybe I left the toner on too long because it's looking pretty gray instead of white. I don't know. I left the toner on for a total of, I want to say like 25 minutes, which I think was too long. Okay, you guys, here is the final finished look, at least for today. I was able to get it pretty platinum. I mean, it's definitely much lighter than originally, and it's definitely a lot more ashier. It's actually very gray. I'm not sure exactly how it's reading on camera and like in comparison to my skin with this warmer makeup on now. But it's gray. It's almost kind of giving me like old lady gray, like when old ladies literally just have naturally gray hair. It's giving me that color. And I think that's just because my hair still wasn't lifted to the lightest yellow that it could be. I got it lifted pretty light and I thought I was good to go, but I don't know, maybe it needed to be a little bit lighter. And then also maybe I left the toner on too long to where instead of just making it white, it actually took it a step further and made it gray. So I did try to like shampoo, because when I first rinsed out the toner, I looked at it and I was like, oh, this actually looks very gray. I think I left it on too long. So I shampooed it really good to try to like get some of that extra grayness out. And it did lighten up a little bit more when I did that. But I don't know. I mean, it's an interesting color. It's not white. I don't know if you would consider this platinum or if you would consider it gray or some other shade of blonde. It's definitely a color that I have not had on my head ever, not even in a wig or anything. So it's really, really different to see this color on me, especially without any dark roots or anything. I'm not sure. I don't not like it. I'm not like, oh no, it looks horrible, I need to dye my hair back. Like, I'm not having a lot of negative feelings about it. I'm just not having like extreme positive feelings about it, if that makes sense. I'm kind of just like, it's cool, I guess, like for something temporary. I don't see myself constantly bleaching my hair to maintain it like this though. Like, this isn't like gonna be my new thing, because also it does look a little bit strange to me, like when I don't have makeup on. Just as an everyday casual look, it does not look right to me, but it's really, it's definitely cool and different. Like it's a look, but you have to have the whole look and you have to get the look just right. And also I think what's also giving me old lady vibes is because of my natural hair texture, which I thought that my hair texture, like the curl pattern, had loosened up, but once it fully dries, the curls do still spring up. So it is still pretty much my full curly natural texture. And so this is what it looks like. And I think the curly natural texture plus the really gray color is what gives it that old lady, it's giving me old lady a little bit. Now, of course, I try to like balance that out by having like the young, fresh makeup. And obviously I'm not an old lady, but I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm trying to decide if I liked it better before I did the second round. It was definitely blonde. It was not gray. Now it's like gray and it's giving me a whole different vibe. So I don't know how to feel. Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe I should have just left it how it was. Also, I feel like I'll like this better once my roots start growing out, like to actually have the dark root and then just have frosted tips kinda. So I think I'm just gonna leave it alone, let it grow out. I don't know. It's fun to experiment with. I'm not mad at it, because also another thing is that this is the perfect base to put any other color on top of if I wanted to do pink, purple, blue, all that stuff. So I don't know how to feel. I think I really want to see what it looks like if I straighten it again, because I straightened it when it was the golden color and I kind of liked that, but it felt a little too yellow by that point. So now I kind of want to see what it'll look like if I straighten it now. I also really want to try finger waves, but I just cannot figure out how to do freaking finger waves. I have tried everything, you guys. I just feel like finger waves would really set off this haircut and hair color. Like, the natural texture, I think, is what's giving me grandma. If it was straightened, or if it was in like an actual finger wave style, or if it had like a cool barber haircut, like where they cut designs into it, or like cut a part into it. Like, I need something to balance out the grandma color, a young hairstyle to balance out the grandma color, I think. This is like a grandma hair. This How my hair is right now, you could take my literal hair right now and put it on a grandma and it would look normal. You know what I mean? So I think that might just be what I'm missing. I guess I just feel weird. I have to get used to it. I have to figure out how to style it. I have to figure out, I need to find a barber so I can actually get like cool haircuts. I need to find somebody who knows how to do finger waves because apparently I can't do it myself. So it's gonna be an ongoing journey, you know? I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling now, but that's it. Here I am. I don't know what else to say. Leave your comments below.